Go.
My name is Kayann and this is my speech, my biography speech about Oprah Winfrey. I would like to thank the audience for participating. Oprah Gail Winfrey was born on January 29, 1954, in Cozumel, Mississippi. After a plight of sexual abuse by relatives and friends of her mother's, she later moved to, and lived with her father in Nashville, Tennessee. What started as a broadcasting career at WVOL Radio in Nashville turned into an anchor and a reporter position 2 years later at WTVF TV, and finally her own show, which no one seems to be able to top. Within her life, Oprah has been through things most people would allow to dictate their future, but instead has made it the determining factor to exceed in everything she sets out to do. As a child, Miss Winfrey faced sexual abuse, lack of parental structure before her father stepped in, and which in no way caused her to fall down and never gave up. She was an imaginative child who tried her hardest to capture her mother's attention by creating stories which would allow for interaction between them. It is stated that when her mother refused to buy her a new pair of glasses, claiming she couldn't afford them, Winfrey staged a fake burglary at her home, alleging that she was knocked down unconscious, and during the ordeal, her glasses had broke. With all the abuse she was facing and neglect, she was sent to her father's, whom she credits for saving her. She credits him and his wife Zelma for providing a strict and stable environment so that she was able to utilize all her natural instincts for the greater good. Around 1971, she became a part-time radio anchor and newscaster on WVOL in Nashville, and later followed that up a couple years later with a position at WJZ-TV and became the host of the station's People Are Talking talk show. In 1984, Oprah moved to Chicago and in no time turned AM Chicago into the Oprah Winfrey Show. During her early period, she won daytime Emmys, starred in The Color Purple by Steven Spielberg, and became the first black woman to own her own production company. Steadily, she was a known force to look for on TV and in the movies. In the early 1990s, she was entangled in a lawsuit between the cattlemen in Texas, arguing she caused millions of dollars of loss in beef products due to a prior show where she states she would refrain from eating beef after hearing that the cattle were being fed ground up animal parts, which in turn spread mad cow disease. The case was later thrown out in the favor of Oprah, stating her statement did not constitute libel. Oprah seemed to connect with the average, even though there's nothing average about her. She has opened up the conversation for very provocative subjects, allowed for the average Joe to look inside the lives of celebrities, and is the constant force behind liberating women and people from difficult situations. Miss Winfrey has won an array of awards, launched her own magazine, the Oprah Magazine, and is the co-owner of the cable network Oxygen. Most importantly, she has found a way to help others by allowing them to help themselves. I would like to thank you guys for participating.